Begin with some pretty big breaking news out of Turkey.
Yeah, that is where an American scientist is trapped inside one of the country's deepest caves. Just moments ago, we received the first images of him inside the cavern. You can see the scientist. His name is Mark Dickey, here in the red jacket. He fell ill inside that cave 5 days ago. He's 3,000 feet underneath the ground. There is now an urgent rescue operation underway to save Dickey. He delivered this message to his friends and family who want to see him home and safe.
I want to thank everyone that's down here and thank the response of the caving community. The caving world is a really tight-knit group, and it is amazing to see how many people have responded on the surface. We're still waiting for communications to actually reach down here, so right now it's a day to 2 days worth of travel for information to get back and forth. So I don't quite know what's happened, but I do know that the quick response of the Turkish government to get the medical supplies that I needed, in my opinion, saved my life.
Wow, Dickey, he is a scientist who studies caves, so he's an experienced cave explorer. Now rescue teams from multiple countries are slowly beginning to bring him to the surface. NBC News foreign correspondent Kelly Kobiea is following this story for us. Kelly, talk to us about what else we see in this video and how much progress have crews actually made in the rescue.
Well, you can see just how difficult the conditions are inside that cave. You can see these sheer vertical drops. This is essentially mountain climbing in reverse with running water, sometimes waterfalls in the pitch black, in the cold. You can see Mark Dickey's breath when he's speaking. It's between 38 and 42 degrees in that cave. And we're talking about traversing 3,000 feet, more than half a mile down. That's actually a big space that you're seeing right there. But some of these spots in the descent are quite narrow, so narrow that cavers have to sort of maneuver their bodies and squeeze their bodies through them. So it's very difficult work. On top of that, what rescuers are having to do is descend and create a line, an evacuation line for Dickey so that they can hoist him up on a stretcher. So they're having to drill holes, place anchors, and create rope lines all those 3,000 feet down. To give you an idea, it takes about 15 hours to get from the top down to the position where Dickey is right now. He's actually at a base camp at 3,000 feet. The entire depth of that cave, the third deepest cave in Turkey, is 4,000 feet. And again, just to stress the difficulty in communication, there are no phone signals at the mouth of the cave. They've actually had, there you see the profile of Morka Cave. They've actually had to set up a communication line at one of the camps a little way down from the mouth of the cave. And they have runners. It takes them about 5 to 7 hours to ascend to a camp where they can have communications with the surface. So even communication are difficult. It could take hours to place that entire evacuation line down to where Dickey is, and then they have to figure out how to get him back up on a stretcher. That's really the difficult part, and that is why they're saying that this could take anywhere from 4 to 8 days to bring Mark Dickey to the surface.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.